everybody, and let me make sure that everything is properly connected and working. Alright. Yep, okay, things are working, which is great. So welcome to another episode of Astrocats Continuing Development. As I mentioned, I was going to take a break. I really needed it. I feel so much better. I took almost like 2 weeks off, so I took like 6 days, came back for 2 days. I forgot there was the Labor Day holiday. So, and then I ended up getting an extra day. So, most of what I did during that time period is I ended up getting a lot of sleep. I got up on sleep. So, I have two major rules that I follow when I'm on vacation. One, no alarms. I don't do alarms, period. The second rule that I do is I do not, I turn off all my computers. So, no computers. The only thing I allow now is just mainly like my phone for Google Maps if I'm traveling. The only day me and my friend woke up early was when we were traveling because we went to see the USS Lexington here in Texas in Corpus Christi. So it's a little bit of a travel, so that's the only time we woke up early. Then the weekend after that, another pair of friends came down and we did San Japan, is the San Antonio Anime Convention in downtown, so that was a lot of fun. So I had a chance to really recharge my batteries, my creativity, and all that fun stuff, and I really need it, and I feel so much better. So I'm ready to rock and roll and finish the rest of the year just at full speed. So let's go ahead and talk about what we got right here. So this is where I stopped last time. Okay, so you can see, this is a standard popcorn kernel. Then we have version 1, 2, and 3 for the monster. The first one's based on like a bug, but it's made out of like a popcorn kernel that's been not fully popped, but just enough. And then you have just like a floating alien, like a roll. Like I was picturing like all the little poppy areas that will like roll. And then the last one is just a clump of popcorn with like a couple smidges of like the popcorn bag in it. So this is pretty much the options that I gave my friends. We all unanimously chose version 1, so that's pretty much what I'm going to go with today. Before I continue, guys, don't forget to show us some love on. Whoops, where are you? There we go. Show them some love on, our Facebook page. We do our best. Like I said, we haven't done a lot of updates. Episode 3 is out. Please, like I said, we're a work in progress. We're doing the best we can. But Captain's Log episode 3 is out on YouTube. If you go to YouTube page, it is right there. You can see it. There's the YouTube page. And as you can see, we've just been getting better and better at these, which is great. You also have a link on my page to our Instagram page. So show that some love, please. So give us a follow. We love you guys. And then as usual, showing some love to, Stream Beats because, if it wasn't for that, we'll be listening to Dead Silence. And, I'm cool. I'm not that cool. So, So, yeah. So, showing some TLC to Stream Beats because, they're cool people. So, today, since this is pretty much close to the final rendition of this monster, I'm going to do some cleanup line art. And I'm going to do just standing still. Then leg up, and then the opposite legs down, so that way me and my friends can use it, like kind of mimic like this thing is like moving around. And then I'm gonna do like mouth open, like really open. I'm gonna do like a couple different versions of this. So first, I'm gonna start with the body, base body. You guys know, at this point, you guys should know my drill. And in this case, the eyes are going to be these little, like, cubes. So I like the idea that the eyes look like little salt shapes. So I like the 1, 2, 3. I think that's really cool. So I'm doing 1, 2, and 3, not in any particular order. So each eyeball would give this popcorn monster a different field of view. Like I said, I don't really have to go too crazy with the constant sketching on this because For the most part, this has already been figured out. I got really close last time, and sometimes you run into that. You'll have like a home run just from the beginning. And this right here is kind of, I want to give it kind of like the cheesy, kind of buttery look to it. There we go. We're doing that right now, which is great. Okay, now the mouth, there's a couple things that I could do right here. This thing, you know, I don't know if I want to decide if he closes his eyes or not for right now. I'm just going to kind of leave this alone. I'm probably going to have like mouth open and my mouth really wide. So this thing's kind of like, kind of like a spider, like it could close his mouth, but it still always looks like it's kind of open. And a lot of these, like some of these little minor details, I'm going to do with color. I'm not too obsessed about providing ridiculous amounts of detail at this point. And this is the kernel area. You don't want to go too crazy with the details, except for like in shaded. Like down here, this is clearly going to be more in the shade. So you're playing with line weight and providing some lighting information along the way. Okay, now down here, I'm probably going to thicken out the line a little bit. There we go. And then it's going to be the base of the kernel down here. I'm going to draw the little sheen. Because you've ever seen a popcorn kernel is kind of oily. So there's going to be some reflection on that. There we go. Do that right there. Let's go ahead and save. Okay, so this is going to be the main core of the body. Okay, it doesn't look too bad. It looks like a weird like ice cream scoop. It's okay though. Okay, now from there, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to draw out the legs in 4 positions. Still. Legs for still. Yep. There we go, so this is still legs. And then I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to drop the opacity on this. I'm going to create a new layer. Legs. Step 1. Meaning that this leg is going to be up. The other one's going to be down. And even this, I might go a little different. So it's going to look like there's some foreshortening here. This is going to be really going away. And then back here it's going to look like it's closed. It's going to make sense here when I'm done. You watch. Okay, so that's one set. It's technically it's 1, 2, 3, but like I said, I'm just trying to do a 2-frame animation here, so I'm not gonna go too crazy with this. In this case, so when one side open, the other one closes. It's gonna be this really weird, funky walk. Okay, so we got 3 poses right there. Then I need to do legs, step 2. Okay, then I need to create mouth. It's got a little gluey thingies, and a lot of it's going to be color. So mouth 1. Okay, so let's do that. And then let's create another mouth. Man, I gotta go. What I want to do with the second mouth is that it's got like a pchi, pchi. This thing is spitting out giant gobs of butter. Or one big gob of butter. Just like a giant fucking loogie. There you go. So we got that right there. So let's go ahead and turn this up to see what we got. Okay, so we got mouth number 1. Mouth number 2. It's spitting out. Then we have original legs. So original legs 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. So that's actually not too bad. So this is more than plenty of what we need right now. So now I'm going to go over here. I'm going to increase the saturation on it. And I'm going to borrow some of the colors that we got going on here. Let me create a new layer. Glow colored base. Body color. I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to take a swig of my diluted water. Let's go ahead and add some color. And you're going to see that I'm not going to be as, like I'm going to be drawing a little bit more. I'm just going to not draw as long. I'm trying to do about, 30 minutes to, like 15 to 30 minute spurts at a time, or I like to call them sprints. Okay, cool. Why did I do that? Jesus. Alright, cool beans. So that gives me that. Let's go ahead and pick that base color, which is going to be this like pale yellow. Save. Save often, kids. I cannot enhance or like say that enough. Save, 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 save. go. So we got the base body. Okay, and then let's go ahead and pick this like other awkward yellow. There we go, so it gives me that tone right there. Then I'm gonna borrow this brown tone. Yep, put that right there. Alright, let's go and do this. Let's add some of these details. Yeah, you ever been to the movie theater where they have like that super artificial popcorn? Like butter, it just looks like stained orange, and that's pretty much the look that I wanted to give it here. That just off-putting stained orange butter yellow. Alright, there you go. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, sweet. Now let's go back to this reference image. So I have a couple layers of different colors here. So let's go ahead and add a little bit of that white on there. Let's borrow this color. But now it's going to be a little bit more refined. Alright, let's go ahead and let's see. Now, I do have a highlight down here. So this is, I'm trying to keep it all within like the warm color palettes. I'm not trying to add anything extra. God, this song just reminds me of Stranger Things for some reason. There we go. I'm gonna borrow this tone. This should even be that yellow. It should be maybe like this. There we go. Because it's greasy, but it's not that greasy. There we go. There we go. We got that right there. Now let's go ahead and add some mid-tonals here. Need to borrow this real quick. I just add some like some volume to the creature. God, I hate it. I don't get like the midday sleepies, but I do get it like towards like the 6 to like 7:30 time frame, and I refuse to go to bed because if I do, I ain't getting up. Anyway, so that seems pretty good to me. Do you want to add some of these highlights up here as well? Whew. I think after this I'm going to try to play a little bit of Hollow Knight. Think it might wake me up a little bit, maybe. Or maybe I might keep playing Psychonauts. I'm taking a little break from Hollow Knight. I got the first ending, second ending. I'm still trying to get the third ending, and if I can, I'm gonna try to see if I can get a couple of those additional badges. Alright, there we go. Add a little bit of some of that cheesy orange. So not only is this thing kind of deadly, it's also hard to grab. Oh, come on, wake up, man. Okay, cool beans. So we got that right there. Alright, so that gives me the body and the base. Now let's go ahead and go to Claw 1. So it's grade, still, color. And I'm going to borrow this tone right here. Maybe go a shade darker. I'm going to go here. Well, because these are supposed to be like rough sketches, I'm not trying to go too crazy on the detail. Like, could I add more detail on these legs? Yeah, am I going to? No. Go. Leg 1. Color. go. Let's go and do one more. Legs 2. Okay, color. You're here. You're getting into my nose. It's annoying. Okay, there we go. So we got that part right there. And it's gonna go Mark 1. Okay, for this I'm gonna have to turn off the base color over here. Okay, I might just go a hair darker on this. Yeah, that's a little too soft for my flavor. So let's go a little darker with this fill here. There we go. I kind of like that better. Okay, and I'm gonna borrow some of this obnoxious yellow here. Gives me that right there. Then let's go ahead and pick the next color. I think if I game tonight, I'm gonna at least have a Coke Zero. Number 2. Okay, and let's go ahead and borrow some of this. Okay, now for this though, however, there we go, let's do that instead. Then let's pick, there we go. Go. Now we have base legs. Kind of like this darker brown better, to be quite honest. Yeah, I like that better. There we go. So that's actually not too bad. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Yes, Meow Meow, I see you down there. She's playing by my feet. Okay, so you're gonna go bye-bye, you're gonna go bye-bye. So with that, we got our little monster dude, and we're right at the 30-minute mark. So I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, I'm gonna get myself a Coke Zero. I'm going to finish exporting this, and I'm probably going to come back and either play Psychonauts or play Hollow Knight for a little bit before I kind of start winding out for the evening. Yeah, so I'm starting to get up at 4:30 again so I can do my workout, so that's why I'm probably sleepy. My body just got adjusted to like sleeping in every day, and I'm like, oh, God, I got to do this fitness crap again, because otherwise I'll turn to a land manatee. Yay. Aging is fun, kids. Aging is fun. All right, guys. With that, I'll talk to you guys soon and talk to you later.